Hi everybody, welcome. It's Michelle Newton here, the Aussie Angel Lady. I'm so sorry we had some technical issues. Bron's here, so obviously she's sent the tech angels again, so good on you, Bron. And so tonight on our Angel Power Hour, I would love to introduce to you Master Salwa. And there's Salwa. She can give you a little wave. Hello, Salwa.
Hi.
Can you hear me? Hi, how you going? And thanks for being here. We've had a little bit of a fun introduction to trying to get this going, but we've got beautiful sound tonight, so we're very, very grateful. So tonight, Salwa is a master of 4 pillars Chinese astrology as well as Feng Shui and all sorts of wonderful, wonderful things. But tonight we decided that we were going to have a little discussion about our beautiful Doreen Virtues, the world's renowned angel lady, given that at the start of this year she announced, or just recently she's announced, oh, we can't hear you. Linda's saying, Linda, go on and off again, please, because we can hear each other here. And just, can someone give me a heart or an angel in the comments if they can hear us loud and clear, please? Oh, Elizabeth. Hi, Elizabeth. Elizabeth's saying hi, Salwa. So hi, Elizabeth. Can you hear us, Elizabeth? Please give us some angels in the comments if you're here and you can hear us loud and clear. That would be awesome. I might just set my mobile up so that I can actually see comments as well. So give me a moment, guys. We'll just settle in here and get a few people on the call. Sandra's giving me hearts. So does that mean you can hear me, Sandra? Oh, no, hang on a minute. I've got the wrong one here. Just to give us a tick, guys. Let us, oh yes, we've got some angels in the comments. Thanks very much. Yes, people can hear me. So if anyone can't hear us, just go off and come back on. It will be the actual app. So I'll just give me a minute here. I'll turn that down so I can see comments here as well. So we've got a little bit of a extra line here going. So what Doreen has actually announced is that she no longer promotes pretty much angel card reading, giving premonition type of guidance to people. She's taking her name off her tarot decks. She's also asked Hay House to stop publication of the Ascended Masters Oracle card decks and also the book. So it's a huge turnaround, and I know a lot of Earth Angels in the community have just been, what is happening, given that there is her fight happening in Sydney at the end of the year. People are sort of wondering, well, what is she going to teach? So yes, what get Master Salwa to actually have a look at her chart, which is the Chinese astrology 4 pillars chart, and her birth date and how she sits elementally, and we'll look at it not with, hearsay and all that sort of stuff. We're actually going to look at it professionally with Master Salwa. So how does that sound to everybody? If you can send us some hearts across the screen, that would be really, really cool. And let us know if you're excited, and write excited in the comments. And you can also tell us where you live if you like. Yeah, loud and clear, everybody's saying. Donzi's saying, hello, ladies. So hello, Donzi. How are you? Don't know where you live, Donzi, but you're here regularly. So thank you so much for that. I hope you're sending us some hearts and Salwa some hearts. It's really, really cool. We've got lots of angels here. Obviously, the tech angels are here to help us. So, Salwa, I will let it take it over to you. I might actually bring up this chart that you've done. Now, did that appear anywhere? Hang on, let me go. Now, here we go. Add to broadcast. So this will bring it up for us, Salwa. How about we do this? That's better, isn't it, Salwa?
Yeah, perfect.
I'll let you take the floor, Salwa. Thank you for being here. I'm so excited.
Okay, thank you. When I look at a chart, I look at it and everything you actually want to know, the birth of a person can be translated into a combination of elements. And so for you to understand these elements, we call them 4 pillars. So if you look at the hour, that's a pillar, the day is a pillar, the month is a pillar, and the year is a pillar. And then you have a luck cycle. And at the moment, Doreen is in luck pillar 58 to 68. The elements there so that you actually understand it. And what I have is, you can see behind me that elementally, when we're looking at things, you can see that the wood feeds the fire feeds the earth holds metal. Metal, think of it as a bowl that holds water, then water feeds the wood, and it goes on. Doreen Virtue is fire. Fire means she's already connected. The woman already has antennas and she's connected. The thing that is her downfall is the water. And she sits on...
Salwa. I just lost you there for a minute, Salwa, sorry. So you just said the downfall is the water?
Yeah, water is her downfall. So water can be anything, you know, not meaning any harm. She could drown in drink. Elementally, black colours are no good for her because they're water colours, that sort of thing. And so for her, water is actually what puts out the fire that she is. And so she sits on that, which means the woman is always under pressure. And that water is down here. Beautiful, smooth, but no one knows the darkness down here. So you can say she has her demons, that kind of thing. But if you have a look at her chart, she's all a dog.
You're just cutting in and out again. Sorry, so you're cutting in and out a little bit.
Tell me when I'm back.
Yeah, you're back now.
Yeah. Okay. So she has a dragon and a dog. The dragon is the gate of heaven. The dog is the gate of the underworld. And she's come into another gate to the underworld. So what ends up happening is, for her in particular, she's sixth sense, clairvoyant, psychic, medium thing. So I put the day that she actually decided, and for me, I actually did not know who Doreen Virtue is until one of my students asked, can we do her chart? This is what's happened. So the day is the 7th of January. You can actually see that on the day, there's a horse there. And that horse is spirit. So on the day she actually decided, the decision she actually made was wrong. Because water by nature, decision will come back. Go on.
Well, you just missed water puts out the fire, does it?
Water puts out the fire. So that means what the pressures that are on her, what controls the fire is water. On that particular day, who influenced her is her house of spouse, because that's what the water is. It's her house of spouse. So that, even if it was on that particular day, it made a big impact. So I haven't given you the Michael, his name is. Michelle gave me his birthday because I didn't know who he was. He has the same name, Virtue. So for me, I thought a brother or something. But he's actually water. He's yin water.
He changed his name. He changed his name.
Well, yin water. That yin water will put out the fire. But his yin water sits on an ox. The rat and the ox have been together before in another time. What are they doing back together is something was...
Yeah, the sound's going in and out. I don't really know why. Your end. I don't know why it's going in and out your end, but it is. People are saying that it is.
I don't have anything else. I don't have anything else on.
No, so we'll just, I don't know. We'll just have to go with it.
Okay. And so with yeah.
Sorry,
so with the, will it still record though, so everyone can still hear it?
It probably won't. You'll probably get that cut in and out, but there's not much we can do about it.
No. So that rat that she sits on, with the actual day that Michael is born, he sits on the ox, and they're soulmates. And so that means from another time, it's a predetermined partnership. It was going to happen.
Yeah. So
no matter what.
Annie just said to take your earphones off and see if that makes a difference. We'll just try that.
Hang on. Go ahead.
Yes, we'll just see how that goes.
Okay. Yeah? All right. I'll give that a go.
We'll give it a go.
Okay. So with that as well, at the same time, the time she made that decision, with what I do, the Chinese astrology, it's a solar astrology, so it doesn't change until February 4. So the decision was made on January 7, 2017, but it was really still 2016. So the monkey you see on January the 7th, that she has, and the dragon she has made more water. More water for her is what controls her. So it meant that there was more than one person at her to change her.
Yeah. Someone's saying that it's echoing. So can anyone tell me, is it better with Salwa with the earphones off or on? Because I know the sound was dropping out with the earphones on. I don't feel that I'm dropping out my end, so I'm not quite sure why she is, but it'll be a technical thing. I think it is more echoey. We'll put them back on and we'll see how we go, because it is more echoey with them off. We'll see how that goes. Okay, Julie's saying put them on. So we'll give it a go. If you cut in and out, I don't know what we can do. It's just technology.
Yeah.
So I've got a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Given I've always thought that water would be favourable for Doreen because she's so connected to the ocean, and I always felt that she was like a mer angel, like that she had mermaid.
It's favourable for her, but then the metal is not so favourable. And when the metal came in last year, the monkey came in, the other animals make more water, which meant she was drowning. So whether she drank or whether any of that actually happened, it just depends.
Okay.
Yeah. And so with was on the wrong day. So her decision that she made was on the wrong day.
Yep.
Will come.
I think, Salwa, we have to get you to take your earphones out because it started to cut in and out again. And even if it echoes, we'll just have to put up with the echo, guys, because we want to hear what Salwa's got to say, because it's a little bit, disappointing if it's cutting in and out all the time. So we'll try it without the earphones. Even if it echoes a bit, we'll just have to suck it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. So the other thing is, I asked you if when did she meet him, and did she meet him, pre-2016? And so in her destiny, she has a rat, and in Michael's destiny, pre-2016, he has a rabbit. So the rabbit and the rat are called a penalty, and it means.
Sorry, what did the penalty mean? We cut it.
Yeah, one's not grateful. One is using the other. Yeah.
Okay.
So for me, when I did my post, I just said, watch out for, because what's going to happen then is another dog is coming.
We lost that too. So watch out for what? People are saying it's really hard to hear, and it is, but what do we do?
Yeah. For the 7th or the 8th of October, another dog will come in.
Okay.
And that dog is going to influence her and Michael, because he's in 10 years of a dragon. She's already got the dragon. He's already also got a dragon. All these dragons together, nothing. They're all earth.
Nothing whatsoever? Nothing what?
Nothing goes right. Nothing goes right. So after the 7th, 8th of October, you'll hear a lot more about it.
Julie John says, what do you mean try moving, Julie? Where? Don't know. Is it closer to the computer or I don't know.
I'll bring it up closer.
I'm not cutting in and out, so I'm not quite. Your internet's really high speed, so you should be good.
I have got high speed.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So anyway, We'll just keep going. What can we do?
And so anyway, what's going to happen is can I say this shit? It's going to hit the fan. So
right. We need an umbrella, Salwa.
Yeah. And that is because
different place in the room. Is there anywhere that's better, like, for you to move or not?
For me, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
No, I have no idea.
No idea. Okay, that's all right. We just have to wing it like angels do. Yeah. Okay, so we need an umbrella, or they need an umbrella.
Happen big time, but it'll be something she says and she'll get in trouble again.
Oh, right.
And part of that, he will be in this because he's in it now. In 2016, he came into a dragon. So his downloads, you can say, are stronger. And the thing with him is he's yin water. Yin water always finds a way.
Yeah.
Okay. So whatever he wants, he will do it by hook or by crook. Mm-hmm. But for Doreen, if she is not on stage, it's not going to work for her.
How will she feel if she's not on stage?
She'll crack down. She could drink. She could smoke. She could, she'll look for another vice.
Okay.
Because that's what she needs. She needs
she can't express herself.
That's exactly right. She needs the power and this. And so for her, the decision she made on the day she made it, there were two things happening. One was a penalty and one was excessive water. And at the same time, it was a clash. So it's kind of like she got smacked until she gave in.
Okay.
We don't know what's really going on. The other thing is in her chart, she has a lot of competitors, but those competitors are put together under one thing. Me personally, when I see something like that.
Hang on, we lost you again, Salwa. What'd you say?
She's also what we call days of Fei Kong, which means the woman is determined, and with the way her whole chart is, if that stage is better than this stage, she will jump onto it. Okay. And so this is why for her, the decisions she's made have been influenced, but she'll do a big turnaround. October, by February 4 next year.
Such a shame it's cutting in and out because we're really missing all the good juicy bits.
Well, I did from her chart. From her chart, I believe that a lot of the work competitors.
We didn't catch any of that, Salwa. It's just really.
So all of the work she has done may not has competitors. So it may be just her name on it.
Let me try taking mine off. Can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me? Can everybody else hear me?
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's going to make any difference. It probably shouldn't. Because it's sort of your end, Salwa, that we seem to be losing you all the time.
I don't know what it is.
Okay, well, let's just see how that goes for a minute.
Yeah. So all the people that may be her helpers or whatever, I think they have something invested in this as well.
In what way?
Well, someone may have come up with an idea and they've put it under her umbrella so that it sells. Talking that I did this and that's mine and that's mine.
Okay, you sort of lost a bit of that too. So something about putting something under her umbrella, other competitors you're talking about.
Yes, because when next year comes in, or even October, when the 8th or the 7th and 8th of October come in, what she has said will get her into more trouble. What she is going to say will get her into more trouble.
Okay, so how do you think Hay House, she's saying that they're totally supporting her decision.
No, they're all everyone's a competitor at the moment.
Right, yeah. So, yeah, it's just hard to believe that she's taught this magnificent work for so many years to all, like, I understand, like, I'm a Catholic, for goodness sake, so I've had Jesus in my life all my life. You know, he's a great mate, but, you know, I don't know that I have to stop doing what I'm really good at and what I really love, which is helping people. Yeah, so she's like, it's a complete turnaround, isn't it, in her views?
Because of her element and the element that she is, if she is not on stage soon, she can just do a quick turnaround.
So she
can't let go. She can't let go.
She was planning to semi-retire anyway. She was stopping touring and she was just going to do online courses.
But she has in her own chart, in her chart, the water that she sits on the day is the power element. So the house of spouse, who is at the moment this man called Michael, who's not bad looking either.
No, he's a very nice person, actually.
He's Fabio and Jesus in one, I think. And so he is the controlling element at the moment.
Yeah. Karen's I'll just pop Karen's comment up. She's saying, Hay House are running with Radley, so I think they are not totally supportive. Well,
no. So, but that Radley could also have contributed something, so she can't turn around and say, well, you know, she's not as good as me or anything like that. That's what I'm saying. All these people that are there.
Just lost you again.
They're competitors. Okay. That?
Yeah.
So many competitors. Last year competitors, this year competitors. And next year, every word that comes out of her mouth, and next year is coming in early for her, as I said, and whatever comes out will not be right.
Okay. What, this year and next year?
Can I answer that one? Someone said, well,
I can't hear you. Sorry.
Will Michael, he's actually coming to the best energy. So he has more support than he has ever had before. And the pressure on him now is he's more accepted than she would be.
Oh, he's more accepted than she is.
Yes. He's come into that. He came into that last year.
So he's an encouraging factor, you think, with the church?
Well, he probably had a lot to do with her going that way.
Yeah. Because she talked about, I did Doreen's course last year. I went to Hawaii and I did her last course in America. And, you know, they talked about finding the church together and you know, her work with the Jesus Oracle was all she wanted to talk about, which is fine. It's beautiful. But that's all she would talk about and, you know, how they found the church together and they were so happy and that type of thing. Yeah. But she's sort of quoting bits of the Bible about psychic sort of stuff and, you know, but there's other bits.
Well, I think once she really sits there and gets into the scripture and all of that sort of stuff, she will find that, you know, in the old days.
Sorry, in the old days?
In the old days, they used to cart lots, as in ask a question, Bible was your answer. Same thing.
Same thing as an oracle deck.
Same thing. And, you know, I didn't study the Bible like that. But yeah, it's in the chronicles of that. There are many, many pages of so-and-so looked up and so-and-so looked up and that kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it just became a game that people waged on, etc. And that happened in every nationality, every religion. But for anyone to keep her off.
Yeah, you're cutting in and out actually really terribly. I don't know why. Bizarre. I've just got, and I know I should know your first name because that's your Facebook name, but she's saying, what happens to all her students' accreditations? Are they still considered valid? Is she withdrawing her name from publications? Well, I can tell you that she is withdrawing her name from publications, especially the Ascended Masters Oracle and book, but I have no idea what happens to all the credentials.
But she's actually still in money. If you have a look at her, at the luck pillar she's in, 58 to 68, that metal is her money. So the money, she's still getting money from somewhere.
Well, she's given up royalties on the tarots. That's going to charity.
No, this money is on top. So we're going to see her with money.
Well, she's got publications that are coming out for the next 12 months that she's really not standing by. She can't do anything about it. She can't stop them.
It doesn't matter. From 58 to 68, it's all that money, and that money is from what she says. It's the earth. The earth is her word.
Yeah, because she says that they're downsizing and, that a lot of the money that is going to charity and that sort of stuff.
That's not what her chart says.
Oh, okay. So what her chart's saying is what?
Is there's money and people are going to see the money.
Well,
she's writing religious text.
Sorry,
I did stop flowing. The money's not going to stop flowing.
It's not going to, even if she writes religious texts.
But the thing is,
sorry, we lost you after the thing.
Unless even if the church does not put her on a stage, she's not gonna like it.
Yeah, because she'll be like contained.
That's right.
Yeah.
And that's not her.
No.
So the woman has to have a stage, and she's in a lot of trouble for at least another year until February 4, 2019.
Yeah. I might just get you to try and slow down a bit, so maybe we might be able to get a little bit more than what's cutting out all the time, because it's so interesting. It's such a shame. I don't know what we do about it. There's nothing we can do about it. But has anyone got any questions for Salwa? That there's a lot of people not going to the event now because of all this. Well, it's probably fairly right, because, I mean, you don't know whether, are you actually going to be an angel? Well, I've done angel intuitive twice in my lifetime. And, we did mediumship and we did card reading and we did cord releasing and all that.
But how did that affect you, really?
The course?
No, her going the other way.
How does it affect me?
Did it affect you?
Like, as in, what do you mean?
Like, did your work all of a sudden stop? Did your life stop? No. No,
when she's done this turnaround, you mean? No, it doesn't affect me, but I think what people are saying is about the event, like, are they going to go? Are they going to get the accreditation that everybody else got? She is a beautiful person, Megan. We're not saying anything. We're just looking at her Chinese astrology. She's a very, very beautiful person, but that she's just had a complete turnaround of what she's been teaching for so long.
Okay, so there's a lady that just said she felt wretched when she watched the video. This may be very blunt, but you've got to get over that, because it's not going to be the first time. She'll come back the other way and there'll be born-agains that will feel wretched.
So you think she'll do a complete circle, do you?
Something's going to happen.
Okay. Okay, so that could be interesting. Yeah,
and
Nicole,
the thing is,
when she did it, and saying,
Yeah. The thing is, she's got a romance flower this year as well.
And did you say she sits on a romance flower, Salwa?
She sits on a romance flower, so she's always got to have somebody around.
Yeah, and everything's got to be pretty.
Has charisma, so she's like a magnet.
Yeah, and she's beautiful. She is beautiful.
Yeah.
And that's why everyone's so sad, because everybody's just absolutely loved her and has loved learning under her, and now they just think, well, what is it that I've just gone and learned? You know, is it wrong now? That's what people have been left, you know, wondering. Really.
Yeah. And the other thing is, you've got to think of it logically without all of this, is no one does that kind of a turnaround unless they've hit a crisis.
Or unless they're influenced by someone.
Well, the crisis is Michael.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah.
Okay. This is Adrienne saying, will Doreen return to her angel beliefs?
I think she will, but no one's going to be listening.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So are you saying that you think she could lose her audience
You
because of what's happened?
Is the man spiritually? No, he's not, man.
Sorry, what was that? I missed that. What was that, Salwa?
Someone said, is the man hurting? Is the spiritually? He's not hurting. He's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, that's true. You're all on your own journey. It's up to you whether you fall apart from this or you take what you were given and do. It hasn't stopped you.
No, sorry, we lost you after you take what you're given.
Well, you take what you are given and then that's it.
Sorry, we got take what you were given again and then nothing again. God.
So
we've lost you, Salwa. I might just put my hand up when the voice stops. How's that?
All right, you do that.
We've got to do something, because otherwise you're saying it 3 times so that we can hear it once.
I know. All right. So the day somebody asked before, yes, the day she made this decision backfired on her.
Right.
If she had made if she hadn't made it on another day, it would not have been so bad.
Okay. Yeah. Right.
And that's what happens when you make decisions, good days, bad days. Okay, so if you think about today
God, angels, give us a break.
Yeah, they're not shining on us today. So today was one of those days. The gates of heaven were the gates of heaven were open today. So a lot of you would have had a change of heart. Don't forget a change, and Michael would have had a change of heart today.
So you think that she could actually feel she's made the wrong decision today?
Oh, totally.
Okay, totally. So this is a good question from Karen here. Will she be supported by the church?
One of the ladies wrote, Michael's power is stopping me. That's true, girls.
Oh, what's Megan saying? I leave Doreen alone. We're just talking elementally, Dal. We're not picking on her at all. We're just trying to understand from a Chinese astrology, from her birth date, what's actually happening. We're trying to shed some light. We're not being judgmental at all.
If you look at the day she made the decision, it has wood. Wood feeds the fire. Or something that happened and she had to say, but she doesn't realize it was spirit because it sat on a horse. it was spirit for her. The way she saw it, later on she'll realise that's not how it's meant to be.
Yeah. So you think that she could return to what she actually believed in?
She jumped the gun.
Okay.
Yeah. But the woman has abilities.
Yeah, we know that. She's an amazing medium. I've seen it. I've done her course twice. Yeah. I love her. She's awesome. But she's completely done a complete about face. I mean, I did that course in Hawaii last September. So, you know, it's a huge, massive shift in belief in such a short time.
And she'll come back. She'll come back because, and do you know what? Even though she did what she did, because she sits on charisma,
try again now.
People will come back to her, but there will be a lot that she's lost.
Yeah, well, I think she's lost people already.
Yeah.
I mean, she hasn't lost me because, I mean, I always respect her work. I think it was beautiful. I mean, I'm a bit sad.
Some of her work. I've seen some of the cards. They're just gorgeous.
Yeah. The cards have dwindled off over the years, I think, like from her first cards. That's not being judgmental. It's a powerhouse of a publishing company, and they just push to produce.
Yeah, and I think at the time, whatever was going on for her from her chart, you know how we say someone needs saving?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, you know.
Hang on, Salwa.
She probably saw spirit and then thought, I'm in the wrong place. Why they appeared here in church, etc.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. But, you know, I still believe she needed saving of some sort.
So she actually needs, but then it's not going to be right.
I think she needed saving on that day.
Right, when she saw Jesus.
Yeah. When she saw Jesus.
Because she's had visions before of other holy people, Salwa, in the past.
Yeah.
Not the first vision she's had. And
that's right. So why on the day did it go like that? Because the day actually was in clash, and the day made more water, which meant whoever was there influenced her. And we call it authority. And authority, priest, partner, brother, sister, parents. So someone that's higher influenced her on the day.
Could have been people in the church because she was in church that day.
So really, what would Jesus say about that is what she should ask herself.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I'm not quite sure why she's actually, I'm just trying to understand it too, especially because I have a really, like I've had a lot to do with Doreen and Michael. And as I said, I was in Hawaii last year and spoke to both of them, which was just beautiful. But, you know, she's actually, I believe she's had like a vision of Mary, Mother Mary, which is Jesus' mother. And she would be featured in the Ascended Masters Oracle card deck and book. So how come she's ditched that?
Yeah.
Like, I don't quite get that. Just a minute, Salwa.
No, it's January the 7th. January the 7th was the day
that she had the vision.
His spirit. But she took it the other way.
Okay. Yeah.
Actually, I can only see one line of what someone writes.
Yeah, well, the feed, you don't see a lot of the feed, Salwa, unless I choose someone like, you know, what was the day of her baptism? Nicole said that was that February the 14th?
Well, it wasn't the day. It wasn't the baptism. It was January the 7th that the day was that it happened.
Yeah.
So baptism was something else. I didn't look at baptism.
Yeah.
Which is
okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. No, we keep cutting in and cutting out. It must be hard to listen to. Sorry, Dal.
I said, and in answer to whoever it was, baptism I didn't look at, but I would look at it for my students.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
And you know what? She didn't start her own church. She went into a church.
And that's a very interesting point, isn't it? Because if we look at Sylvia Brown, she started her own church.
So did Justin Bieber and so did Donald Trump.
Oh, did Donald Trump start a church?
Yeah.
Gosh, that's nice.
So did Justin Bieber, yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So would she have been better off to start her own church?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Like Sylvia did, which was a spiritualist church. And it still is. I think it's
Spirit, yeah. So
Novitus, I think Sylvia Brown's church was called Novitus or Spiritus Novitus or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know, when I first heard about it, and someone asked me, I said, they said, "Oh, she's lost the plot," and I said, "Oh, it's menopause." So, and then you said she's too old for menopause.
So if I ever tell you I'm going to start my own church, what are you going to say to me?
Good luck.
Oh, my God. Okay. Has anyone got any questions for Master Salwa? Anyone got any questions? We'll just wait and see if anyone has any questions. Alex is saying her mediumship will bring her back and spirits. Do you think she'll be able to contain the mediumship?
Yeah, she will, because the church is not allowing that to happen.
But how long can she contain it when it's a natural gift? She sits on dogs. She's got one dog. What's she got in her chart? 1 or 2 dogs in her chart?
2 dogs now, which is the gate of the underworld.
Yeah.
And she's got a dragon, which is the gate of heaven.
Yeah.
And she's also got harmony in her chart, etc. Then Michael, dragon, he brings another dog, another dragon, and he's in 10 years of a dragon. So it's kind of like a relationship, and the other person plays up on you, and the kids are hurt, you're hurt, and then she'll
what?
be fine, and they come back. She sits on a romance flower. People are already attracted to her.
Yeah.
And her yang fire that she is, she's like a bonfire. What do people do when they see a bonfire?
They stand next to it and get warm.
There you go.
And what do you think I am, Salwa?
Hey? What's your yang fire?
I am the same as Doreen. Yes. But I have 2 dogs in my chart.
That charisma and that...
Sorry, we lost after charisma.
Maybe on the day, all that charisma on the actual day it happened, her download was misinterpreted.
Okay. So her abilities were challenged that day, and that made her wrong.
Yeah, you can't say to people you're not going to heaven if you don't believe in this and whatever.
No.
Yeah. And people should be smart enough to know the difference.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And if you don't want to use,
Sorry.
if you don't want to use her cards,
Yeah.
there's plenty of other cards out there. Like I know some people feel
hang on a minute. So, sorry.
So if her cards might have her own imprint and you don't want to use them, don't use
mine. I'm only joking. Don't take it the wrong way, folks. What I've got to say here. You mentioned she would have been better off starting her own church. Is that because she has the intelligence in her chart and the money in her luck pillar?
Yes.
And she could have been...
Everyone would have followed her.
And she could have been on the stage and, yeah, like Sylvia was in her church.
Singing and, that.
Well, in Sylvia's church, they did a lot of past life regression. It was a spiritualist church. They did past life regression, hypnosis, meditation, all that type of stuff, So
maybe she'll come back and do that and say, I'm sorry.
Well, that would be a good idea.
Yeah. What else would you like to know?
I'm just having a look. People are saying they're enthralled. Some people are taking it very emotionally. That's okay. They're allowed to.
You're also emotional.
Pardon?
This is...
Sorry?
Everyone is emotional.
We have not said anything bad about Doreen. I've said that I absolutely love Doreen. She's a beautiful person. Her work is gorgeous. Haven't said anything. We're just trying to understand
the reason everyone's emotional is the year is what we call a romance flower. And a romance flower gets you here.
Yes. That's right.
Every 6 days.
Hang on, every 6 days?
You will have drama and you need tissues.
So that's this year, isn't it? That's 2016, the romance flower.
This month is another rooster.
This is interesting. Lulu's just saying here, she said she went church shopping to find the one that sat the best with her beliefs. That's interesting. Yeah,
so this is a bit different for...
Sorry, so a bit different for what?
For me, because I didn't know anything about her. I just knew that, she had cards and all of that. And I knew everyone had a deck.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So, for instance, if she came to see me, I would have said to her, don't do anything for the whole year.
Oh, yeah, you would have said don't make a major decision until next year.
Yeah, till the 7th or the 8th of October.
Yeah. And look, everyone's going to make their own decision about this. And Nicole's saying, I still love her and respect her, but I have chosen to not follow her. And, and that's what people will do. Pardon? Sorry, so I can't.
Elementally, everyone will feel it differently.
Yes.
Yeah. So for me being metal, I'm like, build a bridge.
Okay, well, let's look at it for
get over it.
For you, for metal, it's build a bridge and get over it. So for a fire sign like me, because I'm the same as Doreen elementally.
Well, you will feel it all here.
Yeah.
It'll be, how are people going to...
Sorry, how are people going to what?
Go on.
I didn't get that.
How will we go on without her?
Yeah. And what about a water sign? What would they feel?
The water will find a way to get over it.
Okay, yeah. And then the wood? And the wood people?
Wood people, for them it's pressure, and wood is perfect under pressure. Imagine when you prune a
tree, yeah.
Better. they will do. They will fruit and flower better.
Okay. So they'll just take it for what it is, and then. Sorry, can't hear you.
The earth element will worry about every little thing.
Yeah, so we've probably got a couple of earth elements on here tonight. But, we're not being critical or anything. And we're just looking at it elementally and on her birth date so that we can actually shed some light on what happened and why such a sudden shift in everything that she taught. Because she built up such a huge... her work is phenomenal. We all love her work. And if you're in her community like I am, and I'm still, I can't say that I'm off Doreen's bandwagon. I'm sorry, because I'm Yang Fire, and I think she's just beautiful and I love her. But all I'm trying to do here is I'm not trying to do anything harmful. I'm just trying to help people to understand what's actually happened. Julie
when I'm teaching this, everybody gets to know themselves and love themselves and tolerate everybody around them.
Yeah, because when you look at things elementally and you understand the way people are, you can accept them. Yeah, you've cut out. Yeah.
You accept everybody because you know why they are the way they are.
Yeah, so my staff, elementally, I know what elements they are, and I have 2 staff that are actually Yang Earth, which is actually not that favourable for me, but they are the best, most beautiful staff.
Warriors. Natural warriors.
Very warriors. So I have to just encourage them and just build them up, because they are brilliant in the shop, because they're so caring and kind and beautiful. Clever.
They suffocate the people they love.
Yeah. So, I have to give them lots of reassurance all the time. And then I've got Sharon, who finds a way. She's water, so.
There you go. Always finds a way. They're the most intelligent. Yeah.
Very, very, very clever. I always call her the wise one. And she's always finding solutions for me in the business.
They are wise ones. They've brought the wisdom with them.
Yes. So that's very interesting. Does anyone else have a question for Salwa? We better let her go. Yes, Salwa does have a Facebook page and a website. I'll be putting the links to those in the post after we complete the show, which will be very shortly. I'm sorry the sound's been so difficult. It just makes you, it's very, very hard going when, it's been okay. Have I cut in and out at all? I just think it's been Salwa's.
No.
I'm not sure. Right. But, yes.
They can always go on to they can go on the Facebook page. I have written about her in 2 things.
Yes, so you can have a bit more of a read. And as Salwa said, she didn't even know who Doreen Virtue was. So, she's just...
What all of it?
Purely looking at this because I've asked her to actually help us out and shed some light on what actually happened and what actually, helped, why she made the decision. How do we learn more about charts and what Salwa teaches? It's intriguing. It's absolutely brilliant. And Salwa... go and do Salwa's course. You can find all that about all of that on her website and on her Facebook page. You can go there and private message her as well. My sister Sharon has actually done Salwa's Feng Shui and Chinese astrology course. So I have my own little personal one in the shop every day, helping me out. So we do look at things, don't we, Salwa? Salwa comes into my shop at the end of the year and she picks things up and she moves them. Didn't you, Salwa? You picked up Archangel Michael, this great big statue was at the front of the shop. He's not staying there.
He's got to sit in luck so he gives you luck.
That's right. And she said, he's not doing you any favours there. And she picks him up and off he goes down the back of the shop. So that's what happens every year. She has a look and sees what we need to do in the shop to keep everything flowing well. And, so it's very, very, very interesting. So thank you very much. So is there anything else you wanted to say, or does anyone else want to ask a question for Salwa? Now, Salwa, you've got an offer, haven't you, to give to the people that are listening tonight?
Yeah. Normally I charge $220 for a chart, but for anyone.
We've lost you. For anyone here tonight?
Yeah, $180 if you want your chart done. I am in Melbourne.
Yes, in Melbourne, yeah. And, sorry, Salwa. Yeah. So really, you know, you could do a chart for anyone anywhere in the world, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
You would just need their birth date and their birth time, accurate birth time. If
I can still do it without the birth time, but bonus if you want.
The children and that, doesn't it? Yeah. So it actually, guys, to do a 4 pillars chart takes a lot of time. It's actually a very complicated, you know, thing to do. And that's why even with the audio problems I had, there's no way I could fill in what she was going to say because I have no idea because I haven't done her course. So I couldn't even ad lib because I don't have the knowledge. So it's very interesting. And Salwa actually has done my chart, which I think is one of the most accurate things that I've had done. And it's very, very interesting. And she's done my boys' charts. So we look at them each year, don't we, Salwa? We have a look and I go, oh, my God, he's got no work again.
I did your chart before you started.
Yes, you did.
And I said, you're supposed to be shining. What are you doing?
Yeah, that's right. And I go, nursing. Yes, so it's been a long road. Yeah, so very, very interesting. And, you know, understanding what the year, and also with Master Salwa comes up to the AOK Healing Centre once a year at the start of the year, and you'll do 2 workshops again this year, Salwa. Yeah.
It's in February. Yeah.
In February. Oh, I haven't got the date here, but look, go. And also, if you're on my mailing list at the Healing Centre, you will be able to come out and listen to that because it's the yearly update. What Salwa does is everybody looks at everybody's birth date and she tells you what your day pillar is because that's what you need, not the year, is it, Salwa? You're not a rabbit or a rooster. It's your day that you need to know to get all this information. And then she tells you about how the year is going to affect you elementally. So it's very, very, it actually is complicated, but it's very interesting. It's something that I love to do every year. I would never miss it because, you know, I want to, you know, it's just forewarned, you know, and you can put things in place or not do things like Doreen should have waited till next year or, you know, if you're going to marry someone, find out is it a good time to marry them, you know, seriously.
Yeah.
I think I married in class.
Thank you, Deb. Thank you, Deb.
I can't even see. Deb's
one of the girls.
She's a brilliant teacher, so knowledgeable and giving of herself. Yes, she is a beautiful teacher. Thank you, Deb, for being here. Obviously, one of Salwa's clan.
No, we can't do it online. It's a one-on-one.
Yes, yes. Oh, can you teach your course online, or are you talking about the chart?
No. The chart, yes, but not the course.
No, but the chart you can do online, Skype or whatever. Yes. Yeah, so that's brilliant. Karen's saying we appreciate both you beautiful light workers sharing your teachings. You're welcome, Karen. Thank you for being here. You're here every night that I'm live, and I really appreciate that. Any other questions for us, guys? They're sending us lots of love, Salwa, and thanking us immensely, which is really, really gorgeous. Yeah, it was really, really hard work for Salwa for cut the audio, so I'm really sorry about that. Natalie says, thank you, Salwa. You are so to the point. Love your work. Well, Yang Metal is to the point, Natalie. Let me tell you, I'm married to one. Yeah, but you know what? Metal is so favourable for me. My mother, my father are metal, and my husband's metal. So, you know, it's very favourable for me. I get on well with it. So, it's really good. So very good. Anything else? Yes, I've told you about that, and thank you very much. Anyone else got any questions before we head off? And don't forget Salwa's offer, which is fantastic, to get a chart done. Is there any time of the year that's good to get a chart done, or is it, you know, any time?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It helps you. It helps you understand you too.
Yes, it helps you understand you, and it helps you understand maybe some challenges that might you face, you know, in the year. And it can also help you understand when it's a good time to do things, get married, you know, have a baby, or, you know, launch a project, or, you know, I think you said to me one year when I showed you Jeffrey's chart, Salwa, because he was he didn't interview well, and he was an accountant and all that sort of stuff. He had trouble getting work, and I said to you, his company was sold, and then he was out of work again. And I showed you his chart, and you go, "There's no work there this year." Michelle went, "Oh God, what?" And you go, "He's got to go back to study." And I go, "Oh God, no! How am I going to get him to go back to study?" And I said, "Oh my God, you remember that?" Yeah. You do. Anyway, he did. I actually did. It actually it was so synchronistic. He actually got into, like, he'd already had a degree, and they don't like you to study below your qualification, but he fell into, literally with 2 days before this course opened, a dual diploma, and he had the best year of his life. He had so much fun. He found it so easy because it was a very practical sort of a thing, and he did all the accounting things for the event management, and he made friends that he still got. And then after that year passed, then he got employment. So, you know, yeah, it's fabulous. Sorry, Salwa.
A lot of people are asking about the Sydney thing. What is the date for it?
I thought I told you that. No, it's November. Can anyone tell us what date it is in November? I think I gave you those dates, didn't I, Salwa? Somewhere?
No, not that one. I would have done
it. If someone can Google that for us, and we'll have a look at it for you quickly.
Anyone that's going, if they have the date.
Yeah, if you have the dates for us, can you let us know?
Oh, December.
It's November, isn't it? I think it's November. But here it is. It's the 1st and 3rd of November, Karen thinks.
November.
December, the 1st and 3rd, I think. We think. I can have a look.
Okay. So on the 1st of December, if you guys are thinking of not going, you should go.
Hang on a minute, so we cut out. Yeah.
Okay. The 1st of December is an amazing day, and the communication on that day is amazing.
Oh, okay. I'm just going to check. Just a moment. I'm checking the date, and you just cut out again.
Okay. And the 2nd, it won't be as good, the 2nd.
Okay.
And the 3rd is
I've got now hang on a minute. So I've got here, I've just Googled it. It's December the 2nd.
Yep.
To December the 4th. So it's the 2nd, 3rd.
Okay.
First. Hang on. Sorry.
It starts, it's in trouble.
Oh, okay. Buggerish. So the 2nd's not a good day.
The day is brilliant.
What, is that the Saturday? No, the Sunday.
Whatever that works out.
The 3rd, did you say, was brilliant? Oh, I can't hear you.
Okay. The 3rd and the 4th are great.
Yeah, but the 2nd's not.
The shit's going to hit the fan on the 2nd.
Oh, mother of pearl. Take an umbrella. Everyone needs an umbrella. On the first day. It could be a little bit of, on the first day, a little bit of angst with people wanting to know whether they're going to get the proper qualification and that sort of stuff.
The communication of whatever is going on, it's so emotional. People are drowning.
Okay.
Yeah, like take a packet of tissues.
Okay. Right. But Radley's going to be there, and he'll come out in bling, and you'll all be happy on the next day. He's really gorgeous. And so is the other young fellow.
I thought Radley was a girl.
Not a girl. Salwa.
I just thought it was a girl's name.
No, he's a guy. But, yeah. And Robert Rees is gorgeous too. So Radley is going to be doing all the tarot stuff because she won't.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, look, as I say, you really have to make your own decision as to whether you want to go, because it's it is an investment. But what I say is, and it's an experience.
How can you lose?
How can you lose? How can you lose if you go and see Doreen Virtues? She's absolutely amazing and beautiful. Her energy is, she just nearly looks like she floats. She doesn't even look like she belongs to this world, really. Whereas here I am very down to earth, but she's just gorgeous. And so, it may be emotional. So just be prepared for that if you're going. On the first day, take a tissue. If you haven't got tissues, take an umbrella. All as well. Or gumboots, so you don't drown in on the stairs. Okay, I hope everybody really loved that. I'm so sorry about the audio. It was such hard work for you, Salwa. You did such a good job. I hope you all enjoyed it. And please contact Salwa if you'd like to get your chart done. And also Salwa feng shui's houses too. So if you've got a house that, you need to sell, or you need to, make sure everything's sitting in the right spots, like my beautiful house is, thanks to Sharon. And we did that with the shop as well. Yeah. Oh, Karen, you're funny. I won't put that up, but bless your cotton socks. You can anytime. I'll actually put up a little link with a little special for you, Karen. Okay, thank you, Judy. Thanks for being here, and thank you, Salwa. Yes, they loved it, and our aim was not to be upsetting people, but as we explained, elementally, people are going to feel what's happened differently. And I'm Yang Fire, so I'm the emotional one. So if I'm getting through it, everybody can. Yes, so there you go. Okay, for a fabulous night. Love your work.
Thank you so much.
You're a natural. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
I got to find how to get off.
I'll get you off.
Yeah, you do that.
We can't be trapped here all night. We need to sleep.